Hello and welcome. In a previous video, we have studied basic structure and function of the heart, and in today's video, we will learn about electrical conduction system in the heart. So, how electrical impulses pass through the heart and that are responsible for contraction of the heart. So, before going to study electrical conduction system of the heart, we consider the heart transplantation. So in patients of heart transplantation, the donor of the heart is taken from the dead person. So it is taken by opening the thoracic cavity and cutting, and heart has sympathetic and parasympathetic innervations. That neuronal innervations are cut down and heart is taken up, and it is placed in the recipient's body. So when it is placed in the recipient's body, it intrinsically start its own cardiac contraction. Without surgeons do not attempt to reattach neuronal connections to the heart. Although we do not attach neuronal connections to the heart, it starts beating automatically. So this suggests that the electrical impulse for cardiac contraction are generated within the heart itself. It is intrinsic to the heart. So in the heart, during fetal development, this middle layer is myocardium. These are the specialized striated muscle fibers, contractile fibers. This one is atrial myocardium and this one is ventricular myocardium. So during fetal development, 99% of the autorhythmic fibers are contractile fibers, and about 1% autorhythmic fibers become self-excitable. This myocardial fibers, about 1% myocardial fibers become autorhythmic, that is self-excitable. So here in the right atrium, we have a group of pacemaking cells, called as SA node. It is a SA node, a group of pacemaking cells. It has unstable depolarization, so it spontaneously depolarizes to a threshold potential and generates new electrical impulse. That is action potential. So this SA node generates electrical impulses at a faster rate than other autorhythmic fibers. Here we have AV node and bundle branches, Purkinje fibers, but they generate electrical impulses, or they are also self-excitable, but they generate at a slower rate. And SA node generates electrical impulses at a faster rate. So it is the pacemaker of the heart. SA node is the pacemaker of the heart, sinoatrial node, because it generates electrical impulses faster than any other autorhythmic fiber. So when the electrical impulse is generated in the SA node, they are passed throughout the atria through these conduction pathways. These are called conduction pathways. These pathways conduct electrical impulses throughout the atrial muscle fibers. These are contractile muscle fibers in the middle myocardium. From SA node, newly generated electrical impulses, or also called as action potential, is conducted throughout the atria. Between the atria and ventricles, we have atrioventricular node. Between atria and ventricles we have atrioventricular node, also called as AV node. This one is atrioventricular node between the atria and ventricles. It collects the impulse generated by the SA node. It collects the impulses, electrical currents generated by the SA node. So it is also called as collecting node because it collects the electrical impulses. So it is also called as collecting node, AV node. And these conduction pathways are in between SA node and AV node. Here is a SA node and there is AV node. So these conduction pathways are called as internodal tracts because inter means between, nodal. So these nodes, two nodes, between these two nodes, so these are called internodal tracts. And we in previous video I have shown you this one is bicuspid valve, this one is aortic valve, this one is pulmonary arterial valve, and this one is tricuspid valve. These valves are made up of fibrous tissues that are electrically insulated, that not conduct electricity. They are tough fibrous tissue. So when electrical impulses are generated in the atria, they do not pass to the ventricles because these valves are electrically insulated. These four valves are in the plane. These four valves are less or more in the one plane. So these do not conduct impulses from atria to ventricles. So the only site that is responsible for conduction of electrical impulses from atria to ventricles is bundle of His. This one, this is a bundle, also called as AV bundle or called as bundle of His. Bundle of His. This is the only site where electrical impulses are carried from atria to the ventricles. So it is important. This is bundle of His, and from bundle of His it is divided into right and left bundle branches. Bundle of His is divided into right and left bundle branches. This one is right and this one is left bundle branch towards the apex of the heart. This one is apex, bottom part is apex and upper part is base. So bundle of His divide into right and left bundle branches. They take up these conducting pathways to the ventricular myocardial fibers, to the left ventricle and also to the right ventricle. These electrical impulses then pass to right and left bundle branches to the apex of the heart. Then from apex of the heart, these again divide into large diameter Purkinje fibers. So these Purkinje fibers goes throughout the ventricular myocardium. So these are the Purkinje fibers. They branch repeatedly and carry electrical impulses to the ventricular myocardial fibers, and these SA node, AV node, bundle of His and Purkinje fibers are specialized for electrical conduction, not contraction. So these are autorhythmic fibers and these are specialized for electrical conduction, not contraction. The contraction of the heart is governed by contractile fibers, that is myocardium, muscle fibers. Myo means muscles. So these arterioventricular fibers are for conduction, generation and conduction of electrical impulses, are also called as action potential through the heart. So next is when SA node generates electrical impulses. When SA node generates electrical impulses, they are traveled throughout the atria through these conduction pathways. So atrial muscle fibers contract at the same rate and in a coordinated manner. They contract, and when they contract, blood goes down to the ventricles through atrioventricular valves. When atria contracts, blood goes through these atrioventricular valve to the ventricles. Then there is a sort of delay from conducting the electrical impulses from AV node to ventricular myocardium. This delay has significance because there is a short period, because in this short period the blood in the atria has mechanical time to go through this valve into the ventricles to completely load blood into the ventricles. This mechanical delay has very significance. Then what happens? These electrical impulses are carried to the ventricular myocardium, to the bundle of His, then right and left bundle branches, and to the Purkinje fibers. So this causes depolarization of the myocytes, also called as myocardial cells, depolarization, and when it depolarizes, contraction takes place. So how this ventricular contraction takes place, I will show. This one is right ventricle, this one is left ventricle, and these myocardial cells right and left contract like this. In the way they pushes blood like this in and apex of the heart it pushes up the way. So this apex up the way and this in and up. So blood pushes in the way and up the way. So it ejects blood through these arterial valves, this aortic semilunar valve and this pulmonary arterial valve, also called as semilunar valve, through this aortic valve to this systemic circulation, and through this pulmonary arterial valve to the pulmonary circulation. So when ventricles contract, they contract like this in the way and up to circulate blood to all the body through the aorta and to pulmonary circulation through pulmonary artery. And also there is cardiac twist or ventricular twist. So what is this cardiac twist? So cardiac twist is like this. When ventricles are contract, heart twists like we squeeze like we squeeze cloths in washing, like this. So how this happen? This left ventricle goes in this way and right atrium in this way, so it twists. So this twisting of the heart ejects blood in a very high pressure through the aorta and through the pulmonary artery. See, this cardiac twist has significance in ejecting the blood through the aorta and pulmonary artery. When cardiac ventricular contraction takes place, these atrioventricular valves are shut down due to high tension in the ventricles. During contraction of the ventricles, there generates high pressure in the ventricles. So these atrioventricular valves are shut down. So they shut down to prevent backflow of blood into the atria. Next point is neuronal innervation of the heart. So we know that this is the pacemaker of the heart, SA node. It fundamentally generates cardiac rhythm, also called as sinus rhythm, the normal rhythm of the heart, SA node. It beats 90 to 100 beats per minute. But we know that our heart rate is actually 72 beats per minute. on an average we have 72 beats per minute heart rate. So how does this happen? Because we have parasympathetic innervation. We have parasympathetic innervation. This is the vagus nerve. This one is vagus nerve. The 10th cranial nerve, the main parasympathetic nerve of the body. This vagus nerve innervates the SA node and also connect to the AV node. This parasympathetic vagus nerve, 10th cranial nerve, has innervation to the SA node and also to the AV node. So it has inhibitory action on the depolarization of the SA node. So we have 72 beats per minute our heart rate, not the generated by the SA node, that is 90 to 100 beats per minute. This is the vagus nerve. This is parasympathetic innervation, and I told you that this the impulses for cardiac contraction are generated in the heart itself. So SA node generates fundamental rhythm. The parasympathetic innervation and sympathetic innervation only modify the rate and strength of the heart rate, not the fundamental rhythm. So we also have sympathetic innervation. This also innervates SA node and AV node. This one is the sympathetic innervation. It increases rate and strength of the heart rate. We know that sympathetic activation increases heart rate and also strength of the heartbeat. And it also has endocrine control. So adrenaline, when adrenaline releases, or also called as epinephrine, it increases heart rate and also contraction of the strength of the heartbeat, strength of the contraction of the heart, adrenaline. So this how electrical conduction system of the heart. Thank you.